So I was playing some draft champions, stocking up on more of those draft badges, grinding through this draft right here, and it looked like a pretty solid team. But look, in the final Legends round, who we get? The Chicago Bears legend, Walter Payton. Oh my goodness. The 95 overall running back. Take a look at the stats. He's got 94 speed, 90 agility, 96 acceleration, 94 carry, 90 ball carrier vision, 91 elusiveness, 97 trucking, and 97 juke move. Let's get it. Welcome everyone to the Red Lounge. I am your host, Rick Redmond. And as you see just now, we picked up the Walter Payton in Draft Champions. So I kind of want to show this video as kind of like a gameplay of how he plays in the game, because this is the first time they've released him in Madden 16. So we're gonna test him out as our running back. So here's our first opponent in Draft Champions. He's got Lorenzo Neal, Richard Sherman, and Le'Veon Bell. So here we go, first possession, we're already near midfield. Look at Walter Payton, spin move, breaking a tackle, breaking another tackle, using his speed to break away, high stepping it in for a touchdown. This guy is already shown he's a beast already as we go up 7-0 to start the game. Then in our next possession, still up 7-0, he's going to bounce to the left side of the field, break another tackle, going down the left side of the field. He could go all the way, and he does, for another touchdown. 2 already, 14 zip. And we're at the 2-yard line, so a little bit of a predicament. But let's see if we can get it to Walter Payton. But oh, Russell Wilson misses the spot right there. And that could have been a big time gain for Payton. Hey, we have to mix in the bad with the good sometimes. But here comes the good again as he spin moves, breaks away 2 defenders, and gets tackled right there. Now our opponent's got the ball, and I'll show you how this game ended. As you see here, J.J. Watt with the sack, forces the fumble, recovered at the 1, and our opponent tries to run it out of the end zone, but we would force a safety, and he would disconnect as we would win the first game right there. So moving on to the second game, just going to mainly show you Walter Payton stuff. So our next opponent has Rondé Barber, Tyron Smith, and Andrew Luck. So here we go. Our opponent's actually up 7-0, but here comes Walter Payton running down the middle of the field and gets stopped at the 9 as we would get a touchdown to even it up later on. But our opponent would eventually make a couple mistakes and would throw a pick to Glover Quinn right there. And then as you can see, we will eventually get the connection to Pierre has been lost. So didn't really get to showcase Walter Payton in that game. So we're going to move on to the third game of Draft Champions pretty fast already. So this time our opponent has Dante Culpepper, flashback Carlos Rogers, and Mathis as his blocker. But here we go. Our opponent's actually doing pretty well, getting with his backup running back. But look at that game save, maybe a possibly game-saving tackle right there as he coughs up the ball. We scoop it up and actually get up to the 25-yard line. That was a big time play right there. So now we're gonna hand the ball off once again to Walter Payton. Spin move, getting away as he gets a nice first down right there. We were not able to score though on that drive. So here's our opponent though. He play action and finds his receiver right there. So he actually gets on the board first. But that's okay. But you know why? We got Walter Payton now coming off the screen. And here we go. Breaking a tackle down the right side of the field. Here comes the last guy to beat. And we just got stiff arm him. And he doesn't take him down until the 18-yard line. So even through the air, he's making plays as well. So now on the next possession, we're going to play action because you know that sets up the run. Play action sets up the run. And then look at that. We get touchdown to Larry Fitzgerald, tied up at 7 apiece. So now on our next possession, we get the ball. Payton's got the first down, but oh no, he fumbles it. He fumbles the ball, so that's probably the one mistake he's made through these games in Draft Champions so far. Then again, I did do hurry up offense in that possession, so he might have just got fatigued a bit. But here comes our opponent, 3rd and 1. He gets the pass completed for a first down before halftime, but it was illegal for a pass as he crossed the line of scrimmage, so that might have saved us right there. So now next play, 4th and 5. He's got to convert right here. He goes for the deep ball, but McCourty picks him off. He got the recovery fumble, and now he gets the pick as well. So we would go into the half. Actually, we might have gone into the half 7 apiece, but wait a minute. Walter Payton off a screen. Can he do something right before the half and score a touchdown? But oh, he did not break away from that defender. So we would go into the half, a tie game. So then now we get the ball. First play in the second half. We try to do a play action to Payton, and we thought we fooled him, but he actually gets the pick out of nowhere. So now they get the ball now and get a field goal. But here we go. Hand it off to Payton once again off the shotgun, and he gets a nice gain for another first down right there. And then now, next play, Walter Payton bouncing down the right side, almost gets stopped by his own teammate, but he's breaking tackles still. It don't matter. Another tackle, and he gets down for another first down. Then on 2nd and 11, we try to do the HB rule to Payton, but oh, we did not have enough time as he blitzes. And now we're in a predicament on 3rd and long, 3rd and 17. Here we go, play action. We find Caldwell down the middle of the field, now towards the left side, and he breaks a tackle, goes all the way for a touchdown. So what turned out to be a 3rd and long actually becomes a touchdown as we go up 14-10. Now in the 4th quarter, our opponent does a screen play as we try to stop him before he gets the first down, and we barely do, forcing him to go on 4th and 2. And here we go with the hurry up offense. So not gonna waste any time. See, we gotta get a stop here on 4th down. He's changing up the play. Here we go, Culpepper dropping back, and he takes a deep shot down the right side, but we were able to make a defensive play, so not sure if that was the smartest move or not. He actually looked like he had room to run too, so oh, and comes some jawing right here, but hey, we're in the lead right now. So we did go at field goal on that next possession after we got that turnover on downs, but here comes our opponent. He does have a little over a minute to play to tie this game up and send it into overtime, and now he's in our side of the field. Here we go, 3rd and 7 now at the 34 with 30 seconds to play. He finds his receiver once again for a first down. Then on 2nd and 10 at the 17, J.J. Watt making the play, sack, untouched right there. He uses his final timeout, and on 3rd and 17, 13 seconds, he actually gets the completion for his receiver, but it's not a first down, and he didn't get out of bounds either. So 4th and 5, he's got to hurry up and at least get a play off. 1 second left, and he's out of time. So terrible luck for our opponent as he was not able to get the play off, and we would actually win the 3rd game of Draft Champion. So now we move on to the final game right here. This time our opponents got Brian Finneran, Jimmy Graham, and Ted Ginn Jr. flashback. That's a team filled with tall guys and speed, so that's a bad combination for us. And here we go. Our opponent finds Finneran down the middle of the field, and then on 3rd and goal, he's already at the 1 yard line, but we're able to get a stop right there. So now 4th and goal, he actually goes for it, and we can make a defensive stop, but oh, he finds Jimmy Graham for a touchdown. He's got Peyton Manning as his quarterback, and they go up 7-zip. So now we got to do something here, and we try to get the ball to Peyton, but he was reading that and not having any business with that. So then we would have to punt the ball, but our opponent gets sacked right there trying to go for the screen. So now he's in a 3rd and long predicament, 3rd and 24. He's got to find somebody, and oh no, he goes for the deep ball. Brian Finneran cheese right there as we tried our best, but it's just too tall. Then for next play, under 2 minutes to play, he finds Ted Ginn Jr. With the speed now. I tell you, these tall and speed is not a good combination for us as he gets a touchdown, goes up 14-0. So now we got to rely back to our star running back Walter Payton as he gets a first down right there. Next play, this time we play action, see if we get him off guard, and we do with Mike Evans down the middle of the field inside our opponent territory. Then on 1st and 10, we're at our backup running back Michael does a nice spin move and gets at the 1 yard line, and of course on the next play, 1st and goal, let's have Walter Payton finish the rest of the way. He gets a touchdown and at least cut the lead now to 7. But here comes our opponent. He still has plenty of, he looks like he has good enough time to do something about it, and oh no, another deep ball and another completion. Now he's already at the 29-yard line with 15 seconds left. This cannot be happening. He throws another deep shot and he gets his target once again. It's Finneran, the tall guy. Jeez Louise. First and goal now, next play, 8 seconds left, and oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. He gets a touchdown barely within like 30 seconds before the half. So now he actually goes for 2 points. Oh my goodness, he goes for the 2-point conversion and actually gets it. Rubbing salt in the wounds right there. So we were actually going to half down 22-7. But here comes Walter Payton. He's not giving up on this team just yet as he jukes that one defender and almost went for the touchdown but gets stopped right there. Then on 1st and 10 at the 12, Payton looking, trying to break tackles and gets stopped right at the 1-yard line, but we were able to punch it in and go get that touchdown right there. So now we're down 8. Our opponent's already on our side of the field on his possession right here, and he finds his target and gets another completion as we were not able to defend this high-powered offense. So now down 30-14, we're at a 4th and long conversion. So we had to just chuck it up and hope for a prayer. And somehow Mike Evans grabs it down. So maybe it's not over just yet. We got Walter Payton running down the middle of that field for a touchdown as we cut the lead to 10, but we need to go for 2, and Payton's gonna bounce out to the right side on the 2-point attempt, and he just gets it in. So we do have a chance here. So interesting enough, within that 1 minute, he scored, then I scored. So this is my 2nd attempt at the onside kick. We have a chance to come back, but unfortunately, we cannot get the onside kick attempt, and we would lose this game in the championship of draft champions 37-29. Oh boy, devastating loss, but hey, I just wanted to show you guys some gameplay of Walter Payton. He's a beast, definitely worth trying him out if you're able to get him. Until then guys, this is going to be Rick Redmond signing out.